Hi, welcome to In the Workshop. So today we're going to do a workshop tour. So I've been asked by a few people to do a workshop tour because it's been a while since I've done one. So I'll show you around my little cosy workshop. So it's only 8.5 feet wide and 23 foot long, but it's only 23 foot long because I've got a shed extension at the front. Yeah, it's cosy and there's a lot crammed in, but I like it. So let's start at the front. So this is the entrance to the workshop. Like I said, it's just a shed fitted on the front of the actual concrete garage workshop. So what I like to have here is all my screws on the back of this door. I just wanted to use, make best use of the back of the door. But as you see in the last video, if you've seen that, I sorted out the doors were sticking and it was hard to open this other door, but we've got it all sorted now. I have just recently put some of this insulating stuff on just to hold the heat in a little bit better and to reflect the light a bit better in here as well. This shed did have a window, but I boarded that up and I've clad around the whole shed anyway, so it's like double thickness in here. So in the entrance here, I've got the chop saw. So that's there so that pieces of wood, I can have that door open and lengths of wood can go out there and go to this other side as well. They can go down there. So that works pretty good. I did have it on the other side and did the same thing. This is a nice chop saw. It's a Evolution one that slides out, but it's been doing really well over the years. I've had it for quite a while, and that's on a Parkside stand, cheap Parkside stand, which works really well. Just here, it's a bit of a mess, but I've got a backup gas heater if I need it. And we've got this Triton spindle sander that's pretty good. I don't use it that often, but it's there if I need it. We have the Parkside welcoming mat when you come in, getting all mucky. So over this side I'll just keep this workmate there, just on hand if I need it. This is just some metal that I found outside somebody put out for scrappies, which will come in handy. And my winch or pulley thing that I use for lifting logs and such like. There's a video where I made a log lift with that. And then just to the side of this, here is where I keep my offcuts of timber, just little bits. So we've got offcuts there and just bits and bobs of lengths there, because what I've done is out the back there I have a lean-to and I keep my lengths in there. Lengths of timber go in there. So down the bottom here is just all sorts. So there's a old Apple computer under there, and just bits and bobs just to keep out the way, and my sprayer, but they're out the way under there. So yeah, this is the, like I say, this is the shed part. It's really handy when I put this on. It feels like I got loads more room. So that's it for this entrance shed part. So then we come into the main sectional part, the concrete sectional garage part of the workshop. So here I have my Clark contractor saw. So I bought this second hand off Facebook Marketplace. It was in a bit of a state, but I sorted it out. There's videos in the playlists about this, but I really like this saw. It's nice and quiet, the motor on it. So I had to fit this guard. I think I got that off one of my other saws, and I made up this stop just here on 3D printer, just so it had a quick emergency stop. But yeah, I really like that saw, and I've got it here just so I can come in with my wood and just go straight through and then carry on working on the pieces that I've cut. It has got an extension table that I did have just here, but I don't use it that much, so it's down here, but that can fit on the side just there to give you more table. This cupboard here that's next to it, this locker, I've just got, let's just get that out of the way. In here there's just some of my other power tools that I keep in there. It's got some nail guns, router, got a big hammer drill, and the Evolution power file, and some sanders down there, and electric planer down the bottom. But that's just handy to keep stuff out of the way. Down the back of the saw there, got my Ferrex compressor, and that has double lines coming out. And I've got it up on blocks, so it's off the floor, so that when I bleed the water out, it's easy to get to that screw under there. Then above that, we have all this junk, but at least I know where a load of it is. I keep nails across there, and this is where I keep bolts and stuff like that. So I do roughly know where things are in there, but that's handy just having that there. Fire extinguisher, just in case I ever need it. I hope not, but you never know. Cobwebs. These spiders seem to love my workshop, but I don't mind them. Because I've got to use every space underneath the saw is used for storage as well. Just got them stains, and then I've got a grinding wheel and a sanding belt sander there. Yeah, got to use every space in your little workshop. So on this opposite side to the circular saw, we've got this Ferrex belt sander and disc sander. I really like this. This worked really well. And what I've done, I've got this pipe coming off it to collect the dust, and that just goes to a little vacuum that's in here behind all the flag and everything. It's just a little vacuum cleaner there collecting any of the dust from that. But yeah, that was a good purchase. I've used that loads. And this could really do with sorting the other shelves in here. So there's just all sorts hidden away behind there. Under here, under the bench. I've got these metal cabinets that I found by the side of the road, and I just keep all my sprays and things in there. Got an old safe down here on the floor. That's just got some that's got cans of spray in there as well. And then there's just all sorts under here again, using all the workspace, all the space under the bench. So up on the wall near the belt sander, we have just shelves of tools in there, bit of all sorts across there. But yeah, that one day that could all do with sorting properly. Down under the bottom here we've got a little draper lathe, little woodworking lathe under there. It's tucked under there, don't use it very often, but we'll get round to doing some turning again sometime. And next to the shelves, got my turning tools in there for that. And then we've got clamps up here. Just keep my clamps up here, and then one's on there. There is more clamps somewhere, but not sure where they are. On the corner of this bench we've got our record vise. We just made some soft jaws for it, which I use loads. And then we've got a spare little compressor down there. Over this side in front of the circular saw we've got extraction, a lumberjack one that works pretty good. So that's just to collect all the stuff from the circular saw, all the dust and chippings. Got that extra hose if I need it to go anywhere when I'm cleaning up the workshop. So here we have our flip over cart. It's got our surface planer just here on this side, and then it can wheel out, flip over, and underneath here it's got fret saw. So you can flip it over and use whichever side you like. And then it's just got a little shelf on the bottom that I keep stuff. This power washer could do with a home somewhere. Don't know where I'm going to keep that, but it's just there for now. Up on the wall here, this is just an extractor fan that I just made up with a crappy old bowl over there. But it does work, and we've got our opening window here, so I can let air in and out if I want in the summer by just opening that, which is pretty nice. And we've got our drill bits along here for this drill just here, so they're handy having them just there. Obviously I've got more. So down here is the rest of my drill bits. Under there, that's under this router table. So I was very kindly given this router table, and it works straight. And as you can see, I have my little pillar drill, bench drill, clamped on the top of it. And if I need to use this, I can just undo them wing nuts a little bit, and they'll all slide off, and I can just take that and put it out of the way. But this isn't bad for a little cheap bench drill, this Parkside one. Seems to be alright. There's no play in the in that column bit there, not like some that I see. It's a pretty nice drill. So at the end of the bench here, got this Rexon bandsaw, little bandsaw. It works really nice. I got this cheap as well off Facebook Marketplace. So you want to always look out on there for any little machines you're after. But yeah, this is really nice. I fitted this little ring light up here so that it can light up all the space on it. That really helps. But this is also on a rolling stand, so I can pull this out to get round it to do my bandsaw in. But yeah, I really like this. It's a nice find, that was. So up here on the wall next to the bandsaw, I have this metal box, and this is where I keep my batteries. Now, I put them up here thinking that they'll be safe and out of the way if something went wrong with them. But at the minute, I don't think it'll really help, because this has got an airtight seal on it. So I think, say, if one went, I mean, it's highly unlikely that it will, but if it went wrong and caught fire, it'd probably set fire to all of them, and it'll explode and blow this apart, because there's no holes in it. I have seen boxes that you can buy, and they have special like baffles and airways, so that if there's an explosion, like flames will just shoot out of it, but it'll all be contained. But I was thinking about doing something with this, but then I've still got to be careful, because like at the minute, it is hanging down a bit under that wood, but like if flames shot out here, it would make this catch on fire anyway. So I'm really not sure how to go about doing that. I have put, like I say, I don't think anything will happen to them. I printed out, well no, these ones aren't. I have printed some out somewhere. These are bought ones from Parkside, but they're battery hangers, so you'd fit them to the wall and then you can hang your battery on them. But I thought I'd use them just to cover up the metal contacts, so that when I stack them about in here, they're covered over. But there's some other batteries in there from other makes that haven't got them covered over. But yeah, I'm really not sure whether it's better to just leave them out separately, hung on the wall, or to have them closed in a metal box. I don't know. I just keep them there for now. Underneath this battery box, and next to this, I've got another bench. It's a desk that I rescued from somewhere, but it's on wheels, so I can drag it right out here and work on the top of it. It's got a drawer in the side where I've got some chargers, but that's also handy to wheel that out. And underneath it, I've got my shop vac, Parkside shop vac. Back over this side, next to the router table, next to the window, I have this Titan little bandsaw. This isn't as good as the other, but I like to have a couple. Like I say, it's good to have a backup of everything. But this has got a narrower blade, you know, a blade that's not as deep. This is a 1/4 inch blade, I think, and on the other one's a 1/2 inch. And that's on a rolling table again, so that'll roll out when I haven't got wood in the way. but it's a bit chilly at the minute, so I've got the fire going. Actually, looks like I've nearly let the fire out. So in this corner over here, I have my fire. So this fire was put out for scrap, and we see it on the side of the road outside a house, and went and asked them if we could take it away, and we could. It all being chucked because there was a little tiny crack just there, and I've put a bolt in it and sealed it up, and it's okay now. But that works really well. So what I did was I've got these concrete slabs either side of it, just to try and keep everything else protected from the heat, and they do absorb the heat as well, and then give it off slowly, you know, release the heat. And we've got a nice stone back. That used to be a door there, and a breeze blocked it up. But yeah, this fire works really well. Up here we've just got a magnetic strip with a few metalwork tools on there, and of course cobwebs. Right, this curtain that you can see here, that is a fireproof curtain. And what I can do, let's just put the camera down so you can see. Actually, I think these were fireproof blankets, and I just made a curtain out of it. Just hooked on there. Right. So what I've done, I've got a rail up here. This is just a sort of shower rail, I think it is. And once I get this past this corner, right. So now this can pull all the way across, right to this other side. Over here, and I'll show you what it's for. So for a start, let's get this out of the way. This is my welder and plasma cutter on a cart, so I'll just pull this out of the way. So what I've got is this metalwork area. So it's this cupboard, metal cupboard, and I can open this out, pull the curtain across, open this one, and then this shelf comes down. So now what I can do is do any little bit of welding and stuff inside of here in this cabinet, because the floor, I've put metal plate all over it, tin plate, and this is leather, so that won't burn. So the idea is that I can weld inside here, just doing little bits. I'd do it outside if I was doing something big, but yeah, anything that's small I can just do in here. And like this curtain, fire blanket, and all the metal just keeps any of the spatter away from burning anything. So that's the idea. On this side, look, this wouldn't be here, this box. I'd be moving any of that out of the way. but yeah, everything else is all right. So that's what the metal cupboard's for. In here I just keep like glues and fillers and all sorts just in there. This is just a fan, an extractor that goes over the top of a cooker. I don't know if I can use it for something. So under this leather, got another welder that I need to sort out. There's something, I think it might be sticking in the gun cord bit. But under here is a planer thicknesser that's on wheels that I can wheel out. But don't use that very often, but it's there if I need it. Down here, a little petrol generator that I used to use years ago, but it hasn't been going for ages, so I bet that's going to be hard to try and get going. And then just some things, some more tools. These are tools I haven't used yet. A belt sander from Makita, and the cordless wrench, vehicle wrench from Parkside. So then we just come down to this end, obviously my tool wall. So yeah, my tool wall works really well. I know where everything is. Just lately I've put another 3D printed sealer holder up there. But yeah, it works really well. I know where all these tools are. Apart from, what was it? Oh, when I was doing the entrance to the workshop, I said that I couldn't find my spirit level, and all the time it was just there. And the only reason why I didn't know it was there is because I think I used to hang it on that side. So that's how good I am at looking for stuff. But yeah, I really like this tool wall. So we've got Parkside tools in here, bit of all sorts, cordless jigsaw, and we've got an angled drill, just in case you need to get around in tight spots. And yeah, a bit of all sorts. Got our detail, little sander, cordless sander there, little palm router, and we've got the bits for them up in there. And we've got, that's the main battery drill I use. I've got two of them, because I've got one in the little workshop in the house. And Ferrex nail gun. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how that works. Got a welding mask up there. If you're not already subscribed to In the Workshop, if you could click it, that would be brilliant, because everything helps. So I hope you liked my quick look round the workshop. If you liked the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. And if you could subscribe if you're not already subscribed, that'd be great too. So yeah, Like I say, it's only a little titchy cozy workshop, but I like it. So anyway, look out for future videos and take care.